card nerds, I'm so excited to show you what is right here. Now I'm stepping outside my comfort zone, so this is not my normal unboxing. So this is what I got at my local Limeridge mall. Now everybody knows I'm a huge fan of Resident Evil. I just booked off a day to beat Resident Evil 4. I haven't quite beat it yet. I'm going to beat it tonight. But of course everybody knows how much I love my Resident Evil, so I went into my local EB Games, which is now a GameStop. It doesn't make any sense, but whatever. They had this Resident Evil Tyrant T-002 28 centimeter statue. So it's about it's an 11-inch replica statue, and it's pretty freaking sick. Now, Numbskull is the person that designed this. I did see this on the United States website, and then so when I saw that they came to Hamilton, I was like, holy shit, this is the first actual Resident Evil action figure that I physically had bought from like a GameStop before, because you can't get this anywhere except for the States. So I was really shocked. And this was about $147. It was quite pricey, but it's totally fucking worth it. So I've already taken it outside the box, so I will show it to you. So this is like some of the box work right here. It's pretty fucking badass if you ask me. The Tyrant is one of my favorite monsters, as next to the Nemesis. So that's the back of it right there. And let's get into the actual figure itself. So here it is, ba-bam. So it's really cool. So the platform, it's like, because like Tyrant was inside the, like, I guess you want to call, I call it like a sleeping cell, but was with like this water, and like they were keeping him alive. And if anybody knows how to kill a Tyrant, is this specific part right here is like his heart. So you obviously have to aim for the heart, and then that's like how you kill it. But the Tyrant is very fast, and it's got like these big ass like claws and stuff, and he freaking like darts at you super quickly, and he runs at you like supersonic speed. But obviously you guys get the Tyrant introduced into the Resident Evil Director's Cut, and then you do see him in I believe it is Operation Raccoon City, but their version of the Tyrant, and I can't remember what other game he's in also, but it's pretty freaking cool. They did a really good job. I've never dealt with Numbskull before, but I've dealt with like NECA and Mezco and stuff like that, but they did a really good job. If you want to do a close-up on like some of his like the paint work. I like the broken glass. It's pretty badass. They did a really good job of it. Look at that bum. Look at those glutes. Right? So they did a really good job on the paint job of it. So, and I did see this a couple times at my local EB Games. But the thing is that I just I wasn't happy, because as a collector, like, you want to keep everything crisp and mint, and the box was smashed. And so then when I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to bite the bullet today. So I went in there, and I was actually quite surprised that the box was like in mint condition. And then they're like, oh yes, like we've been selling them. Like, this is the third one. So I just bought the third one, but they only getting, I guess, one a time. But this was a little bit pricey. But as you know, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. So like this is like right up my alley. And then I went to my local Hot Topic. So of course everybody knows that I love my Ghostface. So I actually am very pleased with how Royal-Bobbles does their like resin busts and stuff like that, and it's really cool. I'm not into bobbleheads, but obviously since I'm a huge Ghostface fan, like this is right up my alley. So I've been trying to get this on the United States one, and then they're always like sold out on Hot Topic. So when I went in there was 2 left, so I got the one. So there is 1 left, and it's really cool. So it's sneak preview tonight. Ghostface lives. And his face glows in the dark, but I don't have like a flashlight, guys, so I can't show you, but it's pretty fucking cool. And I actually have one of these downstairs, but it's not this one specifically. So it's really cool, and I can do a close-up on that. It's really fucking cool. Really good quality. And yes, this was expensive. It was about, I want to say, I think it was like $47. It's really expensive, but it's like resin, and I mean, as a collector, you appreciate like the quality. That's why like stuff like this, like people would be like, you're psycho, and I'd be like, yes indeed I am. And last but not least, so I don't know, I did this thing where they had like, it was like a sale. It was like buy one get the next item 30% off, and I didn't want to pay just $47. And of course, like, I'm a huge fan of Sailor Moon, and then when I saw this, I was like, holy shit, I have to like get it. So I did a save on this. Now I've heard of the company Figpin, and I tried to get at the time the Black Widow from the like Avengers pins to ship to Canada, but they didn't. So I kind of like got screwed, right? So the fact that they actually started carrying Fig pins, I was like, holy shit. And then Sailor Moon, I've grown up watching Sailor Moon in like the 90s and the 2000s, and I actually have all of the Sailor Moon seasons downstairs that are English dubbed. And I'm not into like the whole crystal one that they're doing now. I know a lot of people, I know it's on Netflix, but I stick to like the 90s and like the 2000s one. So it's really cool. So it is a giant Sailor Moon pin. Now I think this was like $29, but I did save 30% on it. But I do actually like pins, but so since this is a collector's thing, I'm going to keep it inside the thing like that. But I do have like horror pins from like all of the companies that I deal with. And I was thinking about getting like a cork board and then like opening up the pins and then like sticking them to like the cork board to like make like a collage of pins. But and then find a like, you know, because I'm planning on like moving. So like I wanted to like put maybe the cork board of pins on the wall, because right now the basement that I'm living in right now is unfinished. So I can't really hang it anywhere. So it'd be kind of cool if I like, you know, bought myself that like down like the line. But yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. Not many people would spend $29 on a pin like this. I mean, it is quite pricey, but I mean, the quality for it is like, it's pretty badass. It's a giant ass pin. So yeah, so it was a very expensive day. I went to the mall because I got my hair done and it looks pretty freaking good. But like overall, I spend quite a bit of money, but like, you know, it's just money. I work very hard for my money, and you know, this is the stuff that I quite thoroughly enjoy. Like, I'm a huge horror fan. I'm a massive Resident Evil fan. Like, Resident Evil has been a big part of my life, and like as Sailor Moon, like Sailor Moon's been is part of my life, but like I haven't like I'm not like, I'm a diehard fan, but like I'm not like watching it currently. So yeah. So I think overall, I think this is a really good fun haul. Stay tuned shortly because I have some really cool things coming in the mail. Ciao for now.